Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in a different background. This is literally the background of my work and beauty desk where I usually get ready, because today I am, if you can tell by my voice, a little sick. I'm actually quite sick, but that's okay. The world must move on. We must move on from our whatever I'm trying to get at. But today I am filming a quick first impression video on a cushion I've been waiting to try. God. Oh my gosh. Yes, I've been waiting to try this. I've had it on me for a while. It is, oh my gosh, let me get it for you. It is the Moonshot Micro Setting Fit Cushion in the shade 201, which I guarantee is a little too light for me. And this is probably the wrong time to be doing a first impression on a foundation that's most likely too light for me, because I'm going to a fine dining restaurant this evening with my girlfriend Liz. She invited me to it. She's like, hey girl, I got invited to go to this restaurant. Want to come with me? I got a +1. I'm like, obviously I want to go to that. So that's what's happening. So I figured, why not doing a first impression review while I'm getting ready? So this cushion foundation is supposed to be long-lasting and lightweight and give a micro smooth just give a smooth finish to the skin. So let's try that out. I love foundations that are really lightweight on the skin. I hate stuff that feels really heavy, that makes it feel like, you know, you're wearing a ton of makeup, that makes it feel like your pores are getting clogged. I'm not about that whatsoever. So, oh, this packaging opens really weird. Ooh. This is what it looks like. Shade 201 is definitely going to be way too light for my skin. I'm scared. I'm going to have to do a lot of correcting. Opening it up, you have your standard cushion puff. I love that it's purple. I love that texture too. Wow, that feels I don't know why I'm smelling it, but it feels really good. Opening it up. Sealed as per usual. What? The packaging is really interesting for this. Okay. Your standard cushion. I mean, I feel like it will match my face, but my body, I feel like it won't match. Oh my gosh, it's really liquidy and lightweight. It does have a scent, a kind of fresh, florally perfume scent. It is a little too light. Oh my gosh, it's really lightweight. Coverage is light to medium. Even though it's too light for my skin in camera, it looks fine. I might be able to get away with it. But yeah, it's not giving me a ton of coverage. It feels like I barely put anything on my skin. Let me get closer. Yeah, really light coverage. So I figured this also is a good time to do a good test, because I have a bunch of marks on my skin because I just extracted. I had a facial and extractions, so I have a lot of marks. So you can see a pimple mark there. I actually have a hair dye line on my forehead because I updated my roots, I blended a little bit. And yeah, so let's take it for a whirl. You can get this Moonshot cushion at YesStyle. That's where I got mine. I've heard oh my god, that feels good. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Moonshot, but I've honestly never tried them before. Oh, okay. It has a cooling effect. Definitely a medium coverage. I can still see that spot. And I can still see that mark on my skin. But it's super lightweight. Oh wow, this feels like nothing. Really nice cooling sensation when you apply it. Oh my goodness. Not a fan of the perfume. 100% too light for my skin. The undertone and everything is perfect. That's why I used to love Korean foundations. I always used them back in the day. Still swear by them because their undertone is perfect for my skin. Like, I never have a problem with the undertones. It's just like they're never dark enough, especially for my tan skin and in the summer season. But oh my god. Okay. If this has like a good long wear testing period, I literally like new daily foundation. I think it is, sorry, the sun came out and now it's getting really bright. But yeah, you can see it's too light for my skin. Let me tone it down a little bit. I'm not too sure. I think my camera isn't picking it up, but you can kind of see. Let me turn it down even more. Like, you can kind of see it clinging a bit to my dryness in the inner cheeks. It will focus right around there. But overall, it looks really good. It's just a bit unfortunate that it's too light for my skin tone right now, but what else is new, right? I really don't need a lot either. Like, I don't feel like I need to apply a ton of stuff. Oh my gosh. It doesn't have a dewy finish, even though I have like my skincare on. It's not dewy at all. It has SPF 50, which I love, making it great for the summer season that's coming around. Remember, you guys, it's important to wear SPF every single day, even in the winter. That applied so seamlessly. I'm thoroughly impressed. What brand? Moonshot is by one of the music companies, right? I can't remember what it is. I know a lot of you guys love K-pop and are into it, so let us know in the comment section down below what music company makes Moonshot. I know it's one of them. Okay, I feel like it's kind of oxidized a little bit, but it still is a little too light, but it definitely is something I can get away with contour, concealer, and stuff like that. So I'm going to go finish my makeup and I'll check back in. All right. It is like, I'm going to say 40 minutes later. Sorry, I didn't time myself at all, but I finished my makeup. Not too sure about this lip color, to be honest, but it's my first time trying it out. It's from Clara Cosmetics. I really love their products. They're like affordable, Australian brand, new and up and coming. Yeah, they have fun colors and stuff. Not really feeling this color on me, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, my makeup's done. But I did notice some stuff while I was doing the rest of my makeup that I'm going to share with you guys. And to be honest, I'm not really digging it. My nose is running so much. Pardon my sickness. Oh, God. There's some things I'm not really happy about. And let me try to get closer and show you. But if you look... Let me see if I can get this a little bit darker. If you look at my skin, you might be able to see it just doesn't look good. Like, it's separating in my smile lines, and I don't really have heavy smile lines. It looks kind of blotchy, not the smoothest. Overall, not the best appearance-wise. I mean, maybe it's just not sitting well with my skincare that I put on. Mind you, I really put on minimal skincare today. I only put on the By Wish Trend Vitamin Maximizing Cream, and then also, what else? Oh yeah, and then also the Rose First Serum. That's it. So that's really not anything heavy in oil that would cause the makeup to separate. So either this foundation just doesn't work well with my skin, and the fact that I have dry skin with flakes, that could be it, or it's just not working with my skincare, or it's just the foundation in itself. But mind you, it does feel like nothing at all. It feels like I have nothing on my skin, and that's amazing. I did set it with setting powder, my VDL setting powder, and it still is giving me a bit of a dewy look. Mind you, I did put on highlighter, so that's good. But like overall, like from a distance, it looks fine. You can tell that it doesn't match my skin tone whatsoever, but from a distance, it's not bad looking at all. It's just when I look close at my skin, you can see my fine lines. It's dodging my fine lines, it's kind of dodging my pores a little bit, and it is separating from any actual fine lines like around my mouth area, and it just doesn't look the best. Sorry, I'm getting stuffed up, but I'm gonna see how it wears for the rest of the evening. It's currently 5:15. I'll tune in later this evening on my vlogging camera to update you guys on my final thoughts. But right now, I think this is a good foundation for every day going to work. It's light, it doesn't feel like anything, it's not irritating my skin whatsoever. It's fast and easy, and it gives you a natural amount of coverage without looking like you're wearing a ton of makeup. I would totally wear this to the office every day. I think it's an amazing everyday foundation. But for a night out, when you're seeking something that gives you more of a flawless complexion, I don't think this is it. I'm a little bit disappointed with the fact that it's dodging my fine lines. But otherwise, I think for daily wear, it's pretty good. Now, I think I'm going to take off this lipstick and change it for a different one because I am not feeling it. I am not at all feeling it whatsoever. But yeah, I'll tune in later and let you guys know my final overall thoughts. Hello, my bitty bees. It is officially the next day after I tested the Moonshot cushion. I didn't film an update at night because I got home pretty late and the lighting was terrible. Like, my camera just was not recording in a low light situation, and I figured, you know what, there isn't really anything different to show anyway, other than the fact that I went out, I took pictures, and there was indeed a horrible flashback, white cast all over my face. Not only was the cushion 1 shade or 2 shades too light for me, but also with the fact that it had SPF 50 in it. It definitely is not one I would wear out for an evening, especially if you intend to get photos of yourself. So I kind of knew that would happen. It didn't surprise me whatsoever. In regards to the long wearability of this cushion, it was really good. It lasted the entire night. It looked the exact same as it did when I applied it and while it was setting on my face. There overall was no difference in appearance. It looked the same when I washed it off at around 11:30 midnight. There was still the separating in my fine lines, but overall my face was not any more shiny than it was after I put on the cushion. My oil production was rather controlled. There was no buildup of oil. There was no separating from my pores or getting all caught up in my pores. So all in all, my final verdict for this cushion is that it is approved in my books, even though it did have separating on my face. I think that could just be because I recently had a chemical peel. It might not have been working for my skincare or my dryness from that chemical peel. Otherwise, everything else that it claimed to do, it did that exactly. It had a wonderful light to medium coverage. It felt completely weightless on my skin for the entire night out, and it did have a somewhat satin finish on my skin. I wouldn't say it was entirely matte. I would say it was satin. I think this is an awesome cushion to have if you work every day, if you go to school every day, just as a quick throw in your bag daily cushion, you know, take it on the go. I think it's awesome for that. I definitely would want to use it again in a darker shade or maybe in the winter season when my skin tone brightens up. Just the fact that it's too light for my skin, it's kind of like a disappointment. But otherwise, I think it is approved in my books. I hope this review was helpful for any of you guys if you're curious to know more about that cushion foundation or if you're just looking for different foundations to try out. I hope it helped you out. Remember to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you've ever tried any Moonshot product. I would be really curious to find out. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more review videos, fashion videos, makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, and all that jazz on my channel. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to stay tuned to my Instagram account because I'm really active there. Anyways, I'll see you later. Bye!